Welcome everybody to Good Morning Fillmore. I am joined by Beverly, the principal of Rio Vista Elementary School here in Fillmore, California. And again, we are with KADTY TV, KDTV, and we are here to be the trusted media source for you, Fillmore, and get a bunch of talking going on between the community, talk about the ins and outs, what we're doing here. Again, my name is Adrian Robledo with Diamond Realty. I'm born here, work here, live here, love it here. And today we're going to be talking about Rio Vista Elementary School and their principal. How are you doing, Beverly?
I'm doing great, thank you.
That's awesome. All righty, Beverly, tell me a little bit about what's going on today with Rio Vista. I know I've seen that school. We walked past that school. I live in that development, so I see a lot of that school.
Well, today is an exciting day for our students because we are celebrating Valentines, and that is a huge hit amongst the elementary school age set. And it's wonderful because last year we weren't in school to celebrate. So they are extra excited to all be together. And I think that's all of these types of celebrations are more meaningful this year than ever before
Right.
because we're together again.
Yes. Yes, that's awesome. Celebrating Valentine's Day, the kids. And I remember at my elementary school, we had like mailboxes on our desk and they go around putting stuff in
Oh yeah,
it.
memories are made today.
Oh, yes. I love it. So, how are the kids? Are they all back pretty much on campus right now?
Yes, we have most of our students are back. It has been absolutely wonderful. They are so happy to be at school. You can see it on their faces. They are so excited to get back to our traditions. We've been really making a conscious effort to get all those traditions that we had pre-pandemic back into school so our kids can experience that. And they're just teachers and students and staff are just so happy to be together again.
Right. That's awesome. How about any programs going on for the students? Is there any good programs going on right now that parents should be considering?
Well, we have a lot of great programs here at Rio Vista. We have a wonderful music program that all of our students participate in grades K through 3. And then fourth
Oh,
and fifth
wow.
graders have the opportunity to sign up for band. So having elementary music has always been a wonderful thing that Fillmore has continued to offer. And we have a fabulous music teacher, Mr. Mori, who the students love. So that's one of the programs that we offer here at Rio Vista that is a big hit, and it's been nice to get back to in
Right.
person.
Yeah. Yeah. I know kids like banging around on stuff, and when they do it all together with their teacher, that's the funnest class.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
All righty. And I know we're talking about registration coming up. And I know we're seeing a lot of people, me being in real estate, we're seeing a lot of people coming into this community and, not knowing what to do. So if they have a kindergarten student, what should they be doing right now?
If anyone has a kindergarten student and they're in our Rio Vista boundary, we would love to have them here. They need to just contact our office. We're going to have flyers out soon that gives them information on our registration process and how to go about registering their student. We are always happy to answer any questions here at Rio Vista and really just put it out there that we want our students here at their community school and to start establishing those roots with the neighborhood, and that will carry them all the way up through high school because that's what makes Fillmore special. Everyone knows everybody else, and it's a great
Oh,
feeling,
yes.
as you know.
Right. And from my understanding too, I know your roots run deep here in Fillmore. I know you were mentioning your father was the assistant superintendent here in Fillmore.
Yes, yes.
And
My dad was the assistant superintendent here for many years, and my all three of my daughters. I graduated from Fillmore High School. So did my husband, and all three of my daughters graduated from Fillmore High School. So our roots run deep, and I'm committed to this community and to the kids here in this community. We have great kids in Fillmore.
yes, yes, we do. Fillmore definitely has a lot of potential just within this little boundary.
Yes.
And I know being in elementary in Rio Vista and everything COVID going on, I mean, they're kids and a lot of things are up in the air. How has that been for Rio Vista, that challenge?
It was very challenging. And through it all, I'm just so proud of my staff here because last year at the height of the pandemic, when we were doing online school, the amount of dedication my staff showed was inspiring. And everybody coming out and doing whatever needed to be done, whether that was delivering materials to students' homes and making sure that they had internet connectivity, whatever it took to make sure our students were getting their education. It was hard. It was very hard, but
Right.
we learned so much, and we were able to strengthen, I think, our bonds with our families, our wonderful families who
Right.
are here to support and help. So we learned a lot. We're happy to have the kids back, and we still have some challenges, but it's wonderful to have gone through that together, and hopefully coming out through the other side.
Right. And not only, I'm sure, did you learn a lot about the kids, but a lot about your staff.
Yes,
Everyone pulling
absolutely.
together, seeing where their hearts are at. That's just awesome.
Yes, yes, we've got a great staff here.
So you being the principal of Rio Vista, take me through your life, a day in the life of you. Let's just say today, your agenda. What does that look like for you today?
Well, on a normal day, I am out in front greeting kids. That's one of my favorite parts of the day, is saying
Wow.
good morning to them when they come in, and you can assess a lot and see who's in a happy mood and who might be having a hard morning, and just making that connection. And then I try to get out around school as much as possible into classrooms, looking through classroom windows, seeing what's happening and the learning that's taking place. And that always is another highlight of my day. And I'm here, of course, to field questions from families, to conference with families, whatever the need may be. I'm here to do that as well, and to just oversee and make sure everyone has what they need to continue the education for the kids. It's a very busy job, but I absolutely love it. Being out at lunch with the kids at recess, just getting to know them, and supporting my staff and to deliver a great education to them.
Right. Yes, I really like that. I always remember too, sitting in the classroom and watching principals come in and out, supervising, looking at things, seeing what we're doing. They even come sit down with us. What are you working on?
Oh, yeah.
And your heart kind of drops. You get speechless. Am I in trouble? Yes,
Yeah.
no, I really like that though. So that would probably be the favorite part about your job, is just going in and out of the classrooms there.
I love going in and out of the classrooms. I love it when we do what we call positive office referrals here, where teachers will give their students positive office referrals to come up and see me for something great. So
Oh,
I love it when kids come up to the office because they've done something wonderful, and I get to make a big deal about them. And
right.
that is also one of the many fun things about my job.
Awesome. So at Rio Vista, it's good to see the principal then.
Yes, yes, and
Yes.
that's I try to get that message across. It can be a very good thing to see the principal.
Yes. Okay. Just making sure. I can imagine, some kids get in the car after, parents had a long day at work, and I saw the principal today.
Yes, and I like making those phone calls home to say that it's something good that happened. I'm calling for a good reason, so it's
Right.
a positive highlight.
So how did you get involved in education? How did you know that was you? How did you know your heart belonged in that?
Well, I grew up, hearing my father talk about his stories in education, and I was always inspired by them, and always intrigued, and I thought maybe that was the direction I wanted to go into. And then as I got into college, I, of course, as many people do, I veered away from that. Thought I wanted to go into journalism, but then I just kept getting drawn back to teaching, and I kept feeling that pull. And so I spent some time in college doing some observation hours in a high school, and I thought, no, this is what I want to do. And so I taught for 18 years, and I'm still a teacher at heart, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
Right. And how long were you a teacher for?
18 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. So you're definitely an expert in your field.
It was a wonderful 18 years. It really was.
Yes, and that's awesome now that you're a principal now, and you are teaching in Fillmore. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you're teaching in Fillmore, you got to feel for the students, and just like the assistant superintendent and even the superintendent, they're still involved. They're learning everything, and then they take that knowledge and apply it to a bigger position.
And it's wonderful. I have some of my former students who are now parents who have their kids here, and it's just the best feeling in the world.
Right.
Still a little old, but
No, but that's a good thing. That means they trust you a lot to take their kids back to you, and they trust you.
it's great. It really is great, and I think it's something special that Fillmore offers.
Right. So, anything field trips planned coming up for the kids, or we're
No
gonna see any
field
of that?
trips right now, just because of our COVID situation. But
Okay.
we're looking forward to next year when hopefully things will settle down a little bit more, and we'll be able to get them those opportunities that we used to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So, what are some big projects coming up for the kids then?
Well, obviously, we have our celebrations. We just finished having an award ceremonies, which was
Okay.
also another wonderful tradition we were able to bring back. So we were able to do classroom award ceremonies based on character traits, academic excellence, um,
Wow.
and the kids were so excited to be able to receive those again, because it's one of those things that we weren't able to do as well last year. It was a little difficult over,
Right. How
but
often do those take place?
normally we do them once every trimester,
Once
and so
every
then we'll
trimester.
have another big one at the end of the year, and,
Oh wow.
and they get very excited about it.
Maybe at the end of the year, me and Katie TV will go down there and see some kids and do some recording.
That would be great.
Some little kid interviews.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the award ceremony coming up. Any other in-class projects that are pretty big?
We have our teachers do a lot of hands-on learning, a lot of great projects going on. We had recently in third grade, our students were building bridges and analyzing and figuring out how to build the best bridge. So we really
Oh
try to
wow.
incorporate engaging hands-on learning whenever possible. That's constantly going on in our classrooms. Bringing what they're learning to life and making it
Right.
real to them.
Right.
And our teachers are experts in that.
That's the hands-on learning.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
yes.
Building bridges within the bridges.
Exactly.
Yes. All righty. And let's see here. You mentioned you had a great staff and a wonderful staff. How many people we got on staff there at Rio Vista?
We have over 20 teachers of general education teachers. We have a special education staff of 3. And then, of course, we have our wonderful office staff who just, make everything run
Right.
smoothly and get to know the kids. The thing that's special about Rio Vista is all of the staff. Our custodian, who's amazing. We have students who volunteer to help him every day because
Oh, wow.
they want to. And so that they love, helping him clean up at
Yeah.
lunchtime at different points of the day, because our staff really gets involved. They know our students. They know their names. They know who they are. They know their likes and dislikes, and it's really great to see that you're not just a number. Everyone
Right.
counts.
Exactly. Known by name.
Absolutely.
I really like that too. Helping out with the janitor reminds me of my school. So keeping with the times. Really like it.
Oh, they love it. We have little kid-size brooms, and they want to sign up.
All right. Well, anything else you would like to add in this conversation? You have any questions for me or part of Katie TV?
Well, I'm glad you're doing this. This is a great idea, and I just want everyone to know we have great schools here in Fillmore, and best decision I ever made was to come back to this community and be a part of it, and I'm proud to be here at Rio Vista.
Oh, yes. And I'm just one small moving piece in such a bigger project. There's a lot of people supporting this in the background.
Absolutely.
All righty, Ms. Beverly. Well, it's nice and pleasant talking with you. I can't wait to see what the future holds for Rio Vista and you as our principal, maybe even getting up there even more in the ranks.
Thank you.
So I can't wait to be in touch with you more on other episodes and getting involved with the kids out there. Who knows? Like I said, maybe we'll go out there and shoot an interview.
That'd be great. We'd
yeah.
welcome you anytime.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So we'll go ahead and talk to some people about that. But it's been a pleasure talking with you and getting to know you and your school. And on behalf of KDTV, we're going to end this. And I just want to thank you guys for listening and tuning in and appreciate your time, Miss Beverly. And I'll let you get back to your daily duties of taking everyone's children back to school.
Thank you so much.
Not a problem. You guys take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.